Frankie, the Madman Taylor, one of the quickest race cars in the province.
Some say I'm pretty much a madman. I'm not sure why they say that. I'm a pretty nice guy in general. I got the nickname from it from the way I drove back in the day. Like, it was wide open to the other end, left, right, it didn't matter. But I've tried to calm down some. So now maybe I'm more like I'm still a madman, I guess. Sometimes I do stay in it a little bit too long. And then, but yeah, it's I don't know. I drive by the seat of the pants, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if it's going right, I'll just shut it off. If it's going left, I'll drive it too far and then shut it off, or sometimes it gets really ugly. Galen Smith probably used to come over and say it to me. I said, man, I used to have them scared down here. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I said, man, we'd get up there running a quick 8 race or something like that. I'd walk up to the new driver and say, man, good luck to you. The reason why I'm saying that for is, hope I keep minding my lane this time. So we won a lot of races back in the day, just for the fact of pure fear factor, you know what I'm saying, if nothing else. But yeah, I don't get to do that as much more, because like, if you watch Scruggs in them race now, you know, they pedal it on a test run. So it's one of the things where they're more like madmen than I am now. I'd like to think I would be pretty dangerous if I had money behind me. I get to test more. Like these problems we're having right now, we've made 2 test passes this whole since the end of last year. You know what I'm saying? One went left, the next one was going straight. There was, you know what I'm saying, it just took tire off and trying to be too aggressive. And then we made whatever, I guess 3 yesterday, I guess, or the day before. And it's just hard to test them because they're so expensive. I mean, it needs a belt. I mean, you know, it's not only the fuel to get the car to the racetrack, it's the belts you need to go testing. You know, the oil and stuff like that, which I got Renegade for that, so it's good. It helps me out a lot. And then, it's just so expensive to test these things, tires and stuff like that. Right now, I'm still want to say a tire spike got from somebody last year, but I mean, we did pretty good there.
Thank you, Frankie Pdra. Here we go once again. Bubba's 10. Keep your eyes out, folks. Put your business out. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God! He did.
348.5 at 217. We're the quickest, not the fastest yet. But we're still working on that stuff. Like on that 48 pass, it was actually on Tyler run a little quicker than that. We because we are a low budget team, we actually shut fuel back off just to make sure it kind of makes it to the 8th mile. You know what I'm saying? And it was really fat going across the finish line, so it lost a couple of miles an hour. Like, it's actually got the back half to go probably 220, 221, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, we're not showing the big speed because we're putting too much back into it. Same thing we did quarter mile. We went 264. It had the whole fuel pump back in it by the 8th mile. Being the quickest car out here, you know, with the likes of all them guys, you know, Manzo and you know what I'm saying, Manzo tried to go 40 for 2 or 3 years, you know what I'm saying. He knew somebody could do it. He thought it was going to be him, and you know, for us to be able to do it, you got Newberry over here with the NASCARs and stuff like that, and Al Billis over there, and you know what I'm saying, Todd Totoro and all them guys. You know, with Scruggs out there, I mean, Scruggs got that Norm Grimes guy, and you know, all these big names, and me and my brother doing this thing, and one of them was over there making fun of him, was like, man, look at all the money over here. Oh, it was Snyder's. Roger Henson and Scruggs were parked side by side, and then we went out there, went that 48, and Snyder walked up to them two and goes, man, look at all the money he don't have versus all the money y'all got. He goes, and he got the 40s first. So it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people do kind of watch us. You know, whenever Camp went out there and they went that 64, and you know, they got a lot of publicity out of it, so we were like thinking, well, maybe that's the answer. Maybe we can go out there and, you know, maybe a sponsor will see it. But yeah, that's, you know, basically look at it for publicity. And you know, I had the Q80 car, you know, the Q80 people behind me, and they wanted me to kind of go out there and just to see what a screw blower deal would do. It's about the same to the 8th, and then you just hang on a little bit longer at the other end. It didn't like, you know, I was afraid it was going to kind of move around out there at the finish line, but, you know, Larry, he puts a bunch of wing in these things, and it would have stayed planted all the way to the other end. It didn't wiggle, didn't do nothing weird. I had to shoot that kind of probably a tad bit early every pass just to make sure it would stop good, you know, because you are going, you know, another 50 mile an hour faster than we do in the 8th mile, so it's kind of one of those catch-22 deals, you know what I'm saying? So we had to shoot that early. Pretty much all passes we were at the finish line, like a pro stocker had. And we actually had the XDRL tune-up in that thing. That was where we ran XDRL when we set the record over there, went 360 over there, 210. It was almost the exact same tune-up, it just took it to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? We kept saying it had to run in the 550s. And then it actually went a 547, so it's not, it could go a lot faster. Like say John Forsythe retired and he tried to pick some Joe Blow and that was him, that'd be pretty cool, I think. But I mean, like I say, I mean this quick 8 stuff is a lot of fun, and you know, I mean, to try to run a nitro deal like I run my Pro Extreme car, it'd be really hard. You know, I mean, this is the fastest you can pretty much go on the budget we have. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a fun deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're racing against guys out here with obviously lots of backing. You know what I'm saying? Lots of money, family money, and stuff like that. And for me to, you know, me and my wife to pretty much fund a lot of this ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got, you know, like I said, we got good sponsors. Like Snap-on, you know, Benji Lap over there, and the Q80 people. It'd be pretty cool to have, you know, like backing behind it. I don't care to be back fully. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit to hear help, and you know what I'm saying. But a big corporate deal, I'd probably have to settle down some. But I mean, but it'd be fun, I think. At least for a couple of years, you know what I'm saying?
Lanes, please. Tom Dragster, we need you to the staging lanes, please. So Frankie Taylor right.
Doesn't mean you're going to keep the mic, by the way.
No, it doesn't mean that I'll make it to the next Top and shoots out early from Taylor. 3:56, 212 miles an hour. Frankie Taylor made a very nice run to go to the #1 spot by 0.02 of a second. Wow, I told you to watch those race cars.